Hi everyone. So far we have seen in our course that we can actually write our first React code with using these CDN links. So we took the CDN link, we ingested them in our index.html file, and this is how we wrote our first React code. But if you see right now, you will see that this code is not actually a production ready code, right? This is very bad code. And as this will keep on getting bigger, it will be very difficult for you to manage this mess, right? Yes, it will become a mess. So to basically handle this, what we can do is we can actually make use of some build tools, right? And those build tools will actually set up an entire project for you, and then you can actually start working on it, right? But before moving to all of those build tools, right, there are so many build tools like Webpack, Vite, Parcel, there are so many things, right? So before moving to those build tools, first we need to understand something that is known as NPM, right? So let's go to Google. So this is basically the NPM page that I have opened up already for you, npmjs.com, right? npmjs.com. So what is NPM? NPM is a JavaScript package manager. Yes. So what it will do is basically, let's say that we are creating a React app. We are working with a Node.js application, whatever, just based on JavaScript, whatever tool that is based on JavaScript, we are working with that, right? So basically what NPM will do is NPM will give you a package management support, right? Because nothing is pre-built in Node.js, nothing is pre-built with React, right? There are so many things that we have to take help of from external resources, right? So those packages and those libraries, all of those things that we are going to use externally, right, outside of React environment, outside of Node environment, so they are actually available in NPM. There are a lot of things that are available over here. We can just use them in our application, right? Consider this as the Play Store. So if you use a smartphone, so in your smartphone, whenever you need an application, you go to your Play Store or your Apple Store, and there you can go and you can download any application or any tool that you require. Similarly, when you develop some programs, when you develop an application, there are external things that you will need. There are external packages that you will need to install, right? And this particular package manager, that is your NPM, will actually help you to do that, right? So the support for NPM comes automatically when you install Node.js. So if you have installed Node.js, you'll be having support for NPM as well, right? But in your own time, please go and explore NPM, right, if you want to. But yes, that's all NPM is, right? Alright, and a fun trivia, NPM, some people may call this as Node Package Manager. But yes, this doesn't stand for Node Package Manager. NPM is just a JavaScript package manager. Alright, great, let's move ahead. So, if you see on this code, this is a very bad code, so I'll remove this from our site and let's close these files. So over here you can see that I have created a test folder, right? Just a directory I have created by the name test. This I have created to just show you that how can you actually initialize a NPM package for this particular directory, right? So the first thing that you have to do is you have to click on this folder and open this with integrated terminal so that we can proceed to the path of this particular directory. Great. Now what you have to do, you have to write this command npm init, right? Npm init to initialize npm for this particular directory. It will actually create a small bundle for you, right? Let me just show you how it will. So if I do npm init, so it will basically ask you for something, right? Let me press enter, and as soon as I click on enter, this is asking you for something, right? So first thing it is asking is the package name. So right now the package name I have kept as test. Basically it is taking it by default from the directory name, right? So I'll let it be. I'll move forward. I'll just click on enter, just press enter. Version 1.0.0, fair enough. Let's let it be. Description, let's not add any description for now, or let's add any description. This is my test app, anything like that. Let's click on enter. Entry point index.js, fair enough. Test command, we do not need a test command. Git repository, we haven't set up git. No keywords, no keywords. Author, let's write my name, right? You can write any name over here. And license, let's not basically disturb this. And okay, so as soon as I press enter after providing all of these details, so this actually says that okay, these are all your details. Is this okay? You can click on yes and yes. So this is how your npm is now initialized for your test directory. So if you now open your test directory, you will see a file known as package.json, right? And let's basically go into this package.json file and see what it has to offer. So as soon as I go into my package.json file, you see all the details about my project are over here. So we gave the name test, the version was 1.0.0, we gave the description as this is my test app and all of these things, author, license and everything, right? So they are all here. Now this package.json file is actually responsible to manage all of your dependencies as well, right? So how will it manage all the dependencies and how can we move forward? Let's see on the next lecture.